A presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ron Duckett. Welcome to the program for this 27th day of April, 2021. Today we go back to August 3rd, 1949, Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, for the presumptive American League champion Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees are 66-35. They only have 52 games left, and they have a 10-game lead over the Cleveland Indians, who pitch better than the Yankees, but that's really about the only thing that the Indians do better than the Yankees. For the Yankees, of course, the 47 American League champion and world champions, and of course would win the World Series really in 1949. They will play their regular lineups pretty much all the way through, because in real life the Red Sox chased them down to the last weekend of the season before New York put them away. I don't see the Yankees coughing up a big enough hairball to make this very close. They are just that good. As I said, 66-35. The Tigers are 49-53. This is game number 103 for them, and about what they should be. Hal Newhouser shut out the Yankees in Tuesday's game on August 2nd. Today they go with Houteman, Houtteman. Just two games on the card this week, because we are expecting tomorrow night to play the virtual unboxing of Action PC Football, and that's going to be a major revision in the game. So if you're watching on YouTube, we'll try to get this up early, so about 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the virtual unboxing of Action PC Football 2021, if all goes well and the creek don't rise. But right now, the first of two games this week, Tommy Byrne and the Yankees against the Detroit Tigers. Next! As Retro Sports Network presents Major League Baseball Replay 1949, today from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It is the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers, and today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. And so Tommy Byrne will take his warm-up tosses. Tommy is 12-6 with a 3.18 ERA. He has a 5-game winning streak. The lefty is 29 years old, although on that pick he looks like he could be a grandfather. Fastball pitcher at 93, and a flyball pitcher. This is his 6th start against the Tigers. He has gone 35 2/3 innings, 30 hits, 16 runs all earned. He's walked 30 and struck out 18. He is 3-2 against Detroit with an ERA of 4.04. He has the control of June Allison at a Richard Pryor concert, which means that she's going to need an awful lot of the pens. He can't buy a strike. His last outing was against the White Sox, 2 innings on the 29th, 2 hits, a run it was earned, but he walked 4, and that's going to be the story for him as we go through. Didn't strike out anybody, so overall 152 2/3 innings. He's on a 5-game winning streak. In fact, he hasn't lost since June 29th, an effort against the Red Sox where he walked 8 and walked 10 on 7 hits, and 8 runners scored. So overall, 152 2/3 innings. He's only allowed 86 hits. He's not very hittable if he throws strikes. 61 runs, 5 homers, 54 earned. He has walked 134 on the year. And 5 times that I can see, he has walked more than 10 in a game. He has struck out 89. But through all that, 12-6 and an ERA of 3.18. So here's the lineup he'll face. Neil Barry leads off at second for the Tigers. Don Calloway at first will bat second. George Kell at third will bat third. Vic Wirtz cleans up and right for the Tigers. Johnny Groth is in center field. He'll bat fifth. Hoot Evers in left will go sixth. Johnny Lippin at short will bat seventh. Mr. Swift behind the plate, he'll go eighth. And Howdeman, who can throw 135 pitches, is on the mound batting ninth. Defensively for the Yankees, Hank Bauer is a 2 and a 5 in left. Jolton Joe DiMaggio a 10 and an 8 in center. Cliff Mapes is a 3 and a 6 in right. Bobby Brown is a 4 at third. Phil Rizzuto is a 10 at short. Jerry Coleman is a 4 at first. Tommy Henrik is a 3, or Coleman's a 4 at second, rather. Henrik is a 3 at first. Yogi Berra a 10 and a 10 behind the plate. And Tommy Byrne is a 3 on the mound with an .897 fielding percentage. So with all that, on a beautiful night in New York, the wind blowing from Queens right to left at 24, but clear skies and 81 degrees. Barry steps in at 236, no homers, and 12 RBI. So just 2 games this week. You get the Ralph Kiner and the Pirates tomorrow, or Thursday at noon. And you get the Action PC Football unboxing tomorrow at around 7 if it's released. Byrne can throw 170 pitches. My arm is just sore thinking about that. Barry, 236, no homers, and 12 RBI. And we start this week with a ground ball to Coleman in front of the bag over to first, 1 out. So Don Calloway at 303, 2 triples and 25 RBI. Calloway over from the White Sox. Pitch from Byrne. There's a little looper into right center field. That's a base hit. And so the Tigers got something going. Here's George Kell. George at 336. 6 triples, a homer, 21 doubles, and 57 RBI. Tigers, I think, would take a 500 year. I don't think anybody expected the Yankees to run away with the American League. And again, Cleveland, their team ERA is about 0.3 of a run better than New York. But the Yankees are going to have to stumble if this becomes a race. Pitch to Kell. There's a slow ground ball to Henrik. He goes to Rizzuto for 1, and there is no throw to first. So it goes 3-6 on the 4s, 2 out for Vic Wirtz. Vic is not having a bad year. 311, 10 homers, and 74 RBI. Going to have to get on a hot streak to get those other 10 he needs to match his real-life total. But Yankee Stadium, that short porch and right, is a home run magnet. Pitch to Wirtz. There's a ground ball, base hit right side. So Kell will go to third. Man, this seems slow today. And so runners on the corners, 2 out for Johnny Groth, who was having himself a year where you need to swallow before you talk. Groth at 351. 12 homers and 55 RBI. Byrne winds and deals, and Groth will take a hit by pitch. So Johnny got it hit on the leg and smiles, and that loads the bases for Hoot Evers. At 303, 7 homers and 49 RBI. So Byrne normally gets in trouble with a walk. He has allowed 2 hits and a hit batsman. And there's a line drive down the line and left. Kell will score. Wirtz will score. Groth will round third and score. Evers is going to third. The throw to Brown isn't cruel, and Evers has his 3rd triple of the year. And as soon as you start to think you can kind of crown the Yankees as champions, well, the Tigers put a 3 spot here on the board. So Evers slides into third with a triple, clears the bases for Johnny Lippin at 271, 3 homers and 52 RBI. And he walked. So Byrne has thrown 30 pitches. Here's Bob Swift. Bob at 269, 3 homers and 22 RBI. So runners on the corners. And befuddled, quiet Yankee Stadium here. Pitch to Swift. Ball 4. He's loaded the bases. For Art Houdeman, one of the rare times you're going to see a pitcher bat before he ever throws a pitch. He's at 132 with 4 RBI. So Byrne takes a deep breath. And the pitch struck him out. He got him looking on a fastball in the outside corner. But the damage that Detroit has done is huge. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on. Art Houdeman takes the mound with a 3-run lead. Tigers have a treble on the board in the first. So Art Houdeman has lost his last 4 decisions. He's a baby. He's just 21 years old. Fastball pitcher at 85. And a flyball pitcher. This will be his 4th start against the Yankees, and the Yankees have shredded him. 23 in the 3rd innings, 35 hits, 22 runs all earned. He's allowed 10 walks while striking out 7. He is 0-3 against the Bombers with an ERA of 8.49. Which you pay for a roast now. His last time out was against the A's on the 29th, which he lost. His last win came against Cleveland on July 4th. Against Philly, 8 innings, 12 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned. He walked 2 and struck out 2. So overall, he's a Christmas tree. 107 innings, 141 hits, 13 homers. How you doing, Todd B? Glad to have you along. 69 runs, 64 earned, 31 walks, 40 strikeouts. And we said the record of 3-9 with an ERA of Congress, 5.38. Here's a lineup he'll face. The Scooter, Phil Rizzuto, leads off at short. Henrik will bat second. Okay. And play first. Yogi Berra will hit third. Behind the plate, Joe DiMaggio in center field cleans up. Bobby Brown at third will bat 5th. Cliff Mapes in right will bat 6th. Hank Bauer will hit and play left field 7th. Jerry Coleman slides down to 8 in the lineup. That's interesting for Casey Stengel. And Tommy Byrne threw 41 pitches in the first. It was this or put off mowing the grass. Hey, I feel special all the time. So put off your chores and listen to a fake ball game from 1949. That sounds like a slogan to me. Reality bites. Listen to Retro Sports Network. Defensively for the Tigers, Hugh Devers is a 9 and a 6 in left. Johnny Groth is a 7 and 7 in center. Vic Wirtz is a 7 and 7 in right. George Kell a 6 at third. Lippin a 6 at short. Neil Berry a 4 at second. Don Calloway a 4 at first. Bob Swift a 3 and a 4 behind the plate. And Houdeman is an 8 on the mound with a .973 fielding percentage. So with all that, Phil Rizzuto at .302, 4 homers, 4 triples, and 57 RBI. 3-0 Tigers, a ground ball to first, and Kell can't make the play. Rizzuto is on as Kell thought this was soccer and booted it. So nobody out for Tommy Henrik. The AL race is pretty much over. The Yankees lead by 10. Henrik had .304, 28 homers, and 84 RBI. The National League, we'll show you the standings in the fourth, has the Cardinals a half game up on the Dodgers. How you doing, DJ John? Got a video game ad. That's not suggestive at all. Throw to first. Rizzuto is back. Tigers got a 3 spot on the first. In the first. Whoever's a 3-run triple. And there's a fly ball right center field. Back goes Wirtz. He'll make the catch at the track. 1 out. Rizzuto goes back to second. Tomorrow we anticipate doing the unboxing of Action PC Football 2021 with its brand spanking new full screen chalkboard. Kind of like this, I would assume. John, how you doing? Here's Yogi Berra hitting third. 257, 11 homers, and 52 RBI. Throw to first. Rizzuto is back. Halliman's pitch. Into left center. Groth will go back there and make the catch. 2 out. Rizzuto bluffs. Here's DiMaggio. Joseph at 388. 6 homers, 6 triples, 6 doubles. How devilish a Joe. And 26 RBI, which you can't divide by 6. Rizzuto's going to go here. Oh, okay. I'll get to that in a second. Rizzuto goes to throw down to Berry, and the scooter is out on a close call. So no runs, no hits there. It does not hurt after 1. Rizzuto thrown out trying to steal. 3-0 Detroit after 1. So the Tigers batted around. How about that? Neil Berry's 0 for 1. Byrne is first time through the lineup on 41 pitches. That's not efficient. 1 inning. That's really not efficient. 3 hits, 3 runs all earned. He walked 2 and struck out 1. So last week we were talking about Lance Hafner and his games. 3-1 football we got there. We couldn't think of what the third part was. We got the NFL right. We got college right, but what we didn't get was the WFL of the mid-70s and the action point. So thanks for John for bringing that up. We're going to talk about blasphemy in this half inning, too. Pitch to Berry is a fly ball to left. Bauer goes back, and that's a souvenir. Todd B says, nice digital dice podcast with an OOTP. Dave did all right with that one, Todd. He really did. And Rich, what we didn't say on the show was he's his chief financial officer. He does all the nuts and bolts stuff. Dave did all right with it. You can follow Dave as doing a breakfast league for fictional stuff. He put me as the closer on the Hartford Hash Browns. And they were deep fried in their first game. So the count is 2-2. To Berry. There's a base hit through the hole on the right side. Coleman got a late jump. And that's the 4th hit. So here's Callaway. Don singled his first time up. I like that. Yeah, Hartford Hash Browns, the Oakland Omelets, the Washington Waffles, the Boston Bacon. Making me hungry. Pitch to Callaway is a ground ball to Henrik. Might be too. No, he'll take it to the bag himself. Berry goes to second. Callaway stumbled out of the box, and he grabbed his ankle. So Henrik took the easy out. Callaway says, I'll stay in the game. But he's got a hoof that's not at 100%. Here's Kel. George reached on a fielder's choice. Yep. Oh, you bought the magazine, Sports Sims magazine. Saw a couple articles written by a couple dudes doing a podcast. Dave loves doing that. And there's actually an article that Dave wrote on the podcast itself, and I wrote something about what you need for, if you're in the process of buying a computer for gaming, what you need. But Dave's articles are better. Pitch to Kel. Ball 4. So Byrne has runners on first and second. Here's Wirtz. Singled and scored in the first. 1 out, top the second. A ground ball foul, third base side. And the count is full. Byrne at 63 pitches. This is not going to be a CG from him, even at 170. Walked him. So here's Johnny Grove, the 10-game hitting streak. He's reached on... Oh, he got hit by a pitch. So they're loaded, one out. Barry on third, Kell on second, Wirtz on first. And the pitch to Grove. Struck him out. He got him on a 2-2 fastball looking. So here's Evers. Hoot tripled. And his 3 RBI now has him at 52 on the year. I'm going to break this open right now. Byrne winds and deals. Walks home a run, and Evers has 4 RBI in 2 innings. So Byrne has walked 5. That brings up Johnny Lippin, who walked his first time up. So 2 out, bases loaded. Kell on third, Wirtz on second, Evers on first. Pitch to Lippin. There's a ground ball to Brown. Bobby goes to Coleman for the force, and that will retire the side. The Tigers get another run on a hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. The Tigers have left on 6 runners. Bottom 2-4, Detroit. So DiMaggio, bases empty to start the second. Hanneman threw 8 pitches in the first, and that seems like that was last week. Byrne, blasphemy? Well, I had the bases loaded. So, what in the name of Vin Scully is going on in Los Angeles? Farmer John is no longer making Dodger dogs. Lorenzo would be drowning in his Maldito at that. Farmer John has stopped producing Dodger dogs. They're still being made. Don't know if the recipe has changed. Don't know who's doing it. I honestly saw this on like a baseball group on Facebook. Pitch to DiMaggio. Here's a base hit in the left field past Lippin. He's going to franchise them? Well, I didn't realize that I think they've been made by Farmer John since the Dodgers moved out from Brooklyn in '58. But considering the relationship between the Dodgers and Farmer John, Brown at 317, 2 homers, and 31 RBI. Pitch to Bobby. Line drive, Barry's there. Throws to first, and do they? Yes, they do. They double off DiMaggio. So a bang-bang play, and there's 2 out. Barry with the easy line drive, and DiMaggio got caught too far off the bag. It's going to go 4-3 on the line drive double play. 2 out for Mapes at 283. Cliff has 2 homers and 20 RBI. It's like putting tomato sauce in your clam chowder not to have a Dodger dog made by Farmer John. Pitch to Mapes is a liner in the right. Wirtz is there, and that will retire the side. The Yankees, no runs, a hit, the double play, kills them off after 2, 4-0 Detroit. So Bob Swift, Art Hanneman, and Neil Barry here for the Tigers in the third. Tommy Byrne needs a couple easy innings. Swift walked his first time up. Byrne has walked 5. Got him. 2-2, late called strike 3 on the changeup, and that's 3 for Byrne. So here's Howdeman. He struck out his first time up. LeBron said there's only room in L.A. for 1 hot dog. Well, Farmer John, I'm still making. Yes, that's right. And it's still Magic Johnson. By the way, Levant2494 is our 174th follower on the channel. Thank you very much. Pitch to Howdeman. Struck him out. That's 4. So the 1-2 in there below the belt. and that'll bring up Barry. So Byrne, 90 pitches through 2 2/3 and 18 batters. 4 hits. He has walked 5, struck out 4, and all 4 Tiger runs are earned. There's a ground ball to Rizzuto. Bang, banger to first, and Barry is retired. Now, a lot of people aren't real happy with LeBron right now, and that's all I'm going to say about that. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Tigers. It's the Tigers 4, the Yankees nothing. So Hardiman won to face Hank Bauer, Jerry Coleman, and Tommy Byrne. Bauer at 179, 3 homers, and 23 RBI. And there's a little blooper in the left center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Bauer's going to try for 2. No, not when you're down 4. Could have tried for 2 there. Here's Coleman. Jerry at 302, a homer, and 38 RBI. There's a fly ball center field. Growth makes the catch. Bauer will hold again. 1 out. Here's Byrne. Tommy finally reaching the plate. He can hit. 230, 7 doubles, and 8 RBI. Kalen Callaway play for the bunt. Drops 1 down. Swift throws to first. Barry to cover. And Byrne is retired. 2 out. The 2-4 on the sacrifice, and that brings up Phil Rizzuto, who's 0 for 1. Hardiman is opening 9 on 25 pitches in 2 2/3 innings. He's allowed 2 hits. That's pretty good. Or good. Pitch to Scooter. There's a ground ball base hit left side. Bauer rounds 3rd and scores. Evers throws it back in. The Yankees are on the board. It's 4-1. Here's Hendrick. He's 0 for 1. Throw to first. Rizzuto is back. Rizzuto was caught stealing his first time up. There's a ground ball to Callaway. He'll take it to the bag himself at first, and that will retire the side. But the Yankees get a run on 2 hits and no errors. They finally strand a runner after 3. It's 4-1 Detroit. So here are the standings. Washington, by the way, has exceeded their real-life win total. The Tribe are 55 and 44, and normally that'd be pretty good, but the Yankees have a 10-game bulge. Cleveland has lost 7 of 10. The Red Sox have found 500. But they're still 15 and a half games out of first. The Tigers at 49 and 53 have lost 8 of 10. The A's, the White Sox, and the Browns bring up the rear. In the National League, the Cardinals' lead over the Dodgers is half a game. The Giants are 7 back. The Phillies are 8.5 back. The Braves are above 500, 11 back. And Papa Bear Hallis has taken over Wrigley Field from the Cubs. Cubs are brutal. Although, look at the Reds' run differential of -175. But yet, they have a 1.5 game lead on the Cubs. Callaway is 1 for 2 with a single. Byrne starts the 4th. Popped up, left side, Rizzuto, 1 out. Yet the Senators are above 500, hanging on, Jamie, and again, they beat their real-life win total already. They're 52 and 50. So the worst they can do is 52 and 98. Here's Cal. George has walked, scored, and is 0 for 1. Byrne's second century begins with a ground ball to second. Coleman over to first. 2 out. Here's Wirtz. Vic 1 for 1. Has walked and scored. Tomorrow night, by the way, around 7 Eastern time, we will, if it's released, virtually unbox Action PC Football 2021. Pitch to Wirtz. There's a fly ball to right. Mapes goes over. And can't track it down. So Wirtz has 2 on a 16th double of the year. Mapes dove. It went past him and into all the way to the wall in right center. And the Tigers threatening again. Here's Growth. Johnny still has a 10-game hitting streak. He is 0 for 1 with a run scored. I don't know what my NFL project will be this fall. Open for suggestions on that. But we will do a football project this fall. Pitch to Growth. Here's a pop-up. Left side. Brown and Rizzuto converge, and Brown is there. Just in case you're wondering what Brown can do for you. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom. Feel like Bobby Brady. Bottom of the 4th. It's 4-1 Detroit. So Yogi Berra, Joe DiMaggio, and Bobby Brown face Howdeman here in the 4th. Yogi is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive to left. Evers is there, 1 out. We've done 78 and we've done 86. Here's DiMaggio. Joe is singled. He's 1 for 1. Now hitting .393. It's a liner to right. Wirtz is there, 2 out. So Bobby Brown is 0 for 1. I'm not a huge fan of mid-70s dead ball football, but anything else I would listen to. Pitch to Dr. Brown as a fly ball to center. Growth is there and will make the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4 in New York. It's 4-1 Tigers. How about guiding the Canton Bulldogs to a title? 49 NFL. I don't know. I think people have kind of tired of 49 baseball. 85 degrees, by the way. Wind blowing out to right center at 26. We didn't do 78 football and 78 baseball at the same time. Evers is 4 RBI, by the way. He had a bases clearing triple in the 1st. Pitch to Hoot. There's a ground ball to Henrik. Takes it to the bag himself. 1 out. I don't know if John Goodell is still here. Here's Lippin. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. 49 football would be the Eagles. A tournament? Oh, God, no. There'd be 56 of those. You'd have to do... That would be way too much. Pitch to Lippin. Ball 4. And Byrne has walked 6. So 1 out for Swift, who's 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. It would be very difficult to do that in football anyway, just because those 60s and 70s teams. All right, John, good to have you along. We'll talk to you soon. They just can't kick. 49 good. Eagles and Rams. Yep. And in the AAFC, the Browns and the 49ers. Glenn Walker's book into the 48th season. Pitch to Swift. Ball 4. So Byrne has walked another. He's walked 7 now. And that brings up Howdeman, who's 0 for 2. He has struck out twice. They play for the bunt with 1 out. Got him. That's his 5th strikeout. So a full count curve, swing and a miss for strike 3. So Byrne, he's going to barely get through 6. 136 pitches through 27 batters. 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 7 walks, and 5 strikeouts. What would I consider an iconic season in the NFL? The thing is, you remember them more for dominant teams and not races. So, 85 Bears, 2007 Patriots, 64 or 66 are good 60 seasons. 63 would be really intriguing because Jim Brown just tore it up. The last really good Giant year for a long time. We did 86, which was maybe 81. Montana's rise to fame. Would you take one of those Cowboy seasons in the early between the Cowboys and the Bills with Aikman, Smith, and Irvin? I find mid-70s football boring. Yes, around 7 Eastern, Zalapski. 81 I could do. The Chargers, there were some good teams. Pitch to Barry is popped up into right center. DiMaggio goes back and makes the catch. And that will retire the side. You're about to get a commercial, you lucky folks. Halfway home, no runs, no hits, no errors. Tigers 4, Yankees 1. If you joined us late, yep, you get the world's tiniest print if you're watching this on your phone. How am I supposed to read that? Come on, use your bifocals. Tigers got 3 in the first. Don Callaway with a single, his 11-game hitting streak. Hoot Evers, a 3-run triple, cleared the bases to make it 3-0 Tigers. In the fourth, Hoot Evers walked with the bases loaded to score Neil Barry to make it 4-0. Then the Yankees got 1 back in the bottom of the third on a Phil Rizzuto single to score Hank Bauer, 4-1 Tigers. And so pitching, Art Holliman, a 3-hitter through 4, hasn't walked or struck out anybody. 43 pitches through 4 innings. Tommy Byrne has gone wild. 5 innings, 5 hits, 7 walks, and 5 strikeouts. He's thrown 137 pitches through 5 innings. But yet the Yankees aren't out of this. 83 is a good year, especially if you're a Raider fan. '82, if I could find the real schedule, too. Mapes is 0 for 1. Hanneman starts the 5th with a fly ball to center field. Groth goes back. 1 out. Here's Bauer. Hank is singled and scored. Mike Davis. Okay. I know Mac Davis passed away. The trick to get that outcome box to show. Options? Preferences? Nope. Rules. There it is, right there. Display outcome box. So, rules, miscellaneous. You got it? All right. Yeah, okay, Mike Davis for the Raiders, defensive back. 87 season with the replacements? No. Bauer singled his first time up and scored. Fly ball to left. Evers going back there and will make the catch. 2 out. Was that who picked off Brian Sipe and red right 88? Here's Coleman. Jerry's 0 for 1. Todd B did not need to be reminded of red right 88. Pitch to Coleman. Into right field. Callaway drops him. Oh, he closed on that. And he didn't need any stickum there. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 5, 4-1 Tigers. XFL, he hate me. I'm leaning towards early 80s. Tommy Byrne gives you the fatigue warning. 137 pitches through 6. I like the idea of 81, to be honest. Jets are good. The Bills are good. The Dolphins are good. Callaway's 1 for 3 with a single. Byrne starts the 6th with a ground ball to Rizzuto over to Henrik. 1 out. It's a year that the first year that Topps had the sticker albums. Todd B is slowly pouring himself something strong to drink. Here's Kelly's 0 for 2. The Cowboys are good. The Redskins are coming up. I think 81 does sound good. Pitch to Kell is 0 for 2. There's a line drive into right field. Mapes will throw it back in. 1 out. Here's Wirtz. Vic single double and a run scored and a walk. Pitch to Wirtz. There goes Kell. The throw down to Rizzuto, and he is out. Sciarra threw him out. 2-6 on the card, and a 1-strike count to Wirtz. Ball 4. So Byrne has walked 8. Remember, we said in the beginning, 5 times this year he has walked 10 batters or more. June Allison at a Richard Pryor concert. She just couldn't control it any longer. Here's Groth. He's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a run scored. And that's laced up the middle, and Coleman will make the catch to retire the side. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. That's going to do it for Tommy Byrne, I think. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-1 Tigers. Byrne has thrown 152 pitches. He can go more. Well, let him bat. And the sacrifice bunt his last time up. This time around, he strikes out. He swings and misses. Haldeman gets the strikeout. 5 1/3 innings for Art. 59 pitches through 18 batters. 3 hits and a strikeout. Rizzuto 1 for 2. A single and RBI. I am much more partial to those Bengal teams, so I would imagine 81 would be over 80. Minnesota had that couple cardiac games in 80 as well. There's a ground ball, base hit right side. So the 4th hit for the Yankees. 4, 6, and 1 for the Tigers. They've left on 10. 1, 4, and 0 for the Yankees, and they've left on 1. And Rizzuto was caught stealing earlier on. Here's Henrik. He's 0 for 2. Throw to first. Scooter's back. It's tempting. There he goes. Swift's throw down to Lippin. Again, they threw him out. 81% chance is not 100, and Rizzuto was caught stealing for the 2nd time today. Wow, and a 1-strike count. Yankees trying to make something happen, and it's not working, McGee. Henrik 0 for 2. Into right. That ball is hit well. Wirtz will go back, and it's gone. So it's 4-2. As Henrik smashes his 29th down the line and right. So 318 feet, that just kind of curled around the ball. John Goodell is a Bengals fan. 81 was indeed a great year. That's when the Houday Chat was born. Here's Yogi Berra. Yogi is 0 for 2. And there's a fly ball, shallow left center field. Growth comes in, and that will retire the side. Well, Tommy Byrne may actually get a no decision or maybe even a win out of this. Yankees get a run on the solo shot from Henrik. 2 hits and no errors. After 6, 4-2 Detroit. That was the Raiders last year in Oakland, too, the first time around, wasn't it? Evers as a triple, that came in the first, and cleared the bases. So 1 for 2 with a walk and a triple. Pitch from Byrne is a ground ball to Brown. Bobby with a fantastic diving stop. Over to first, 1 out. Here's Lippin. Johnny has walked twice and is 0 for 1. This time around, he pops it up. Yogi takes off the mask, goes to the screen, and makes the catch against the screen for the out. 2 out. A lot of foul room behind the plate here at Yankee Stadium. And don't forget, in this era, they were still playing some pretty big college football games. 85 degrees in New York. Wind's blowing out to right center at 26. Here's Swift. He's 0 for 1. Walked 2 and struck out 1. Got him. So Byrne throws a clean 7th. Stretch time, 4-2 Tigers. So the Tigers have left the barn door open. They've left 10 runners on through 7. Here's DiMaggio. He's 1 for 2. Here's a ground ball, base hit right side. So DiMaggio's got himself a single. 82 decided to strike here was the first year that Topps actually had logos on the football cards. 6th hit for the Yankees. DiMaggio on first. Bobby Brown, the tying run. He's 0 for 2. Hadman deals. Struck him out. He got him on a rainbow curve on the inside corner. 1 out. Cliff Mapes is 0 for 2. And Bauer on deck. Hadman deals. Popped up right side. In fact, that's more than a pop-up. The wind will carry that into right center. Wirtz is there. 2 out. Here's Bauer. Hank is 1 for 2 with the run scored. And if you're new to the channel, we will do football the same way that we do baseball, live at noon Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Your lunchtime entertainment. That's how the channel started with the 78 season. What other iconic seasons can you guys think of for football? Here's a fly ball in the right center. Growth goes back. He will flag that one down and retire the side. No runs. 1 hit. The Yankees leave their second runner on after 7. 4-2 Tigers. So Byrne comes out to start the 8th. 166 pitches. Hadman has taken the collar. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Ground ball, base hit right side. So the beer league single for Hadman, and now we'll bring up Neil Barry. So 36 batters deep for Byrne. 169 pitches. 7+ innings. 7 hits. 8 walks. 6 strikeouts. Pitch to Barry. He drops one down. Berra, fantastic play. Picks it up, throws to Coleman covering for the out. So 1 out for Callaway, who's 1 for 4. With a single. 58 is an iconic season. The Giants and the Browns played to the last, in fact, had to play a playoff to determine the East. And, of course, that's Johnny Unitas' debutante, breakthrough season. Barrett and Byrne have a word. Pitch to Callaway. Ground ball to Rizzuto. Phil's got to hurry. Snap throw to first. Callaway is out. Howdeman moves to third. George Kell at the plate. 1 for 3. A run scored, a single and a walk. Regardless of what Byrne does in this inning, he bats second in the bottom of this frame and will be done. He's thrown 176 pitches, which would be about 97 appearances for a lefty pitcher coming out of the bullpen last year. Pitch to Kill, ball 4. So Byrne has walked 9 and will face Vic Wirtz. We're going to take a look. Joe Page is who I want to bring in. But I don't want him to bat. So we'll stay lefty versus lefty. Byrne already has the Ben Gay on the shoulder. Pitches to Wirtz. Ball 4. That's a walk. 84 would be a good year. That's Marino's breakout year. 49ers went, 15-1 that year? Will now make the change. Fred Sanford is in to face one batter. And it's Johnny Growth. So Sanford making his 24th appearance. 4-5, 2 saves, an ERA of 4.65. 6th appearance against the Tigers. 1 start, 9 2/3 innings, 13 hits. 4 runs, all earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 3. 1-0 with a save and a 3.72 ERA. Last pitch on the 30th, he faced a retired 1 Chicago White Sox. 60 innings, 71 hits, 7 homers, 32 runs, 31 earned. He's walked 33 and struck out 38. Fastball pitcher at 89. The owner of fake heart attacks, misses his wife and is 29 years old. Yeah, Eric Dickerson. The NFL Network did a show on 84. It's the year that saved the NFL. 84 was a fun year. So Howdeman on third. Kell on second. Wirtz at first. Sanford trying to slam the door here to get Growth, who's still on a 10-game hitting streak. Sanford deals. And there's a line drive to Rizzuto. A job well done. So it's only one batter, but the Tigers get nothing. How about that? No runs, a hit, and no errors. I like 81. Yep, Gastineau with the sack record. Jets in New Jersey. 7.5 in the books. 4-2 Tigers. So Coleman is 0 for 2. It'll be Coleman, a pinch hitter, and Rizzuto. The Yankees are only down 2. The Tigers have left on 13 runners. Yep. Bridget Nielsen says, hello. That's actually the debut year of Murder, she wrote. Pitch to Coleman is a fly ball right field. Wirtz down the line, looking to get some room. He's got it, 1 out. So who can hit a righty? The answer is going to be Gene Woodling. Woodling right out of Central Casting at 312. 4 triples, a homer, and 30 RBI. Howdeman looking for his 4th win of the year. But the Tigers need 5 more outs. Pitch to Woodling is a fly ball to right. Wirtz will make that catch. 2 out. First year for Miami Vice. Yeah, can you imagine the Budweiser scoreboard show with Baby Bob Costas, followed by Silver Spoons, followed by How You Get Silver Spoons in Miami Vice? Here's Rizzuto, 2 out. Howdeman, 27 batters deep, 81 pitches, 7 2/3 innings, 6 hits, the home run to Henrik, and 2 strikeouts. He has pitched to Jim. Nobody on for Rizzuto, who's 2 for 3. He hits this one into left center field. Growth going back there. There's all sorts of room, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the 9th. Joe Page coming in. The Tigers 4, the Yankees 2. Tonight on Miami Vice, we empty the contents of Elvis the alligator's stomach. I thought it was Friday night. It was Friday night. To catch the kids that were home. They wouldn't have put that. Thursday night was either Hill Street Blues or St. Elsewhere. In the world of useless information. Joe Page coming in. Gene Woodling is a 3 and a 3 in the left. He will stay in the game and bat 9th. Page will bat in the 7 hole. Joe's 34th appearance. He is 6 and 2 with 12 saves and an ERA of 2.73. Against the Tigers, 7 games now, 10 2/3 innings, 3 hits, an unearned run, 12 walks and 12 strikeouts. He's 2-0 with 4 saves. He can win this one. He can't save it. So the fireman last pitched on the 31st, so he's on 2 or 3 days rest. 2 innings, a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. So in 59 1/3 innings, he's allowed 50 hits, 2 homers, 19 runs, 18 earned. He walked 40 and struck out 45. Yeah, it was the MTV Police Show. And we did 6 and 2 with 12 saves and an ERA at 2.73. Yeah, Fridays, it was the MTV Police Show. No, they were, well, no. Remember, Miami Vice was in Miami. You know what the working title for the Golden Girls was? I'll let that go for a second. Facts of Life was set in Peekskill, New York. Yeah, Friday night videos later on. And Tribe Fan says people on a Fortnite stream confused. You're spelling Fortnite wrong. It's N-I-T-E. No, it wasn't Golden Nuggets. Anyway, the Fortniters are confused when they hear Miami Vice not with Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell. Yep, Golden Nuggets. That's what happens when you eat too much bran. Evers is 1 for 3. He's tripled and driven in all 4 Tiger runs. That was pretty funny. Ball 4. So Page has an... Yes, Salapsky Smurf, you got it right. Miami nice. Now that's the sort of thing you don't hear in a Fortnite stream. Here's Lippin. He's 0 for 2. He's walked twice. And they changed it to the Golden Girls. And I think the Miami Vice boys would have been a little too old for those girls in Peekskill. Although that Natalie, you just could never tell. Pitch to Lippin is a ground ball to Brown. Coleman for 1, over to Henrik for 2. So Page gets around the walk, 2 out. Here's Swift. He's 0 for 2. He has walked twice and struck out twice. Pitch from Page. There's a ground ball to Henrik. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. After 8.5, no runs, no hits, no errors. The Tigers need 3 outs to win this one. They lead 4-2. Miami ruthless. Oh my God, Tribe fans here too would have been a nice title. Now, wouldn't that have been funny? The ironic thing about that is because it featured older women. If Ruth Gordon had played in Miami Ruthless, because then they really wouldn't have been ruthless. I tried to veal, and I'll show myself out. Here's Henrik. It'll be Henrik, Berra, and DiMaggio. The Yankees need 2 to tie and 3 to win. Henrik, his solo shot earlier in the 6th made it 4-2. His 29th of the year, right down the line and right, in 85 RBI. Could you see it? Oh, Michael! One of those Tubbs and Mrs. Garrett hookup. Yep. Getting silly already. Here's the pitch to Henrik. Here's a long drive to right center field. Back goes Wirtz. 1 out. Yogi Berra is 0 for 3. Mr. Drummond would not approve. DiMaggio on deck, and if anybody should reach, Bobby Brown. Haldeman looking to go the distance here. He's only thrown 88 pitches. And there's a pop-up, right side, Barry, 2 out. What you talking about, Ronnie? I don't know. So the last chance saloon for the Yankees is Joe DiMaggio. He is 2 for 3. He is singled twice. So the Pirates are the next game, and that's Thursday afternoon. Pitch to Joey D. Ball 4. So the Yankees now have the tying run and Bobby Brown at the plate. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. So Haldeman just trying to get that 27th out. Throw to first. DiMaggio's not going anywhere. Casey took out a stapler and stapled him to first. Pitch to Brown. Ball 4, and the band plays on. The tying run is on. 2 out for Cliff Mapes. And if the inning should be extended, then the Yankees would have to pinch hit for Page. Here's Mapes. He's 0 for 3. And that is indeed, Sir, Mr. Zalapsky, your prerogative. Just don't be cruel. Pitch to Mapes. Here's a ground ball, base hit left side. Evers will pick it up. DiMaggio's going to round third. Evers will throw to the plate. No, he goes to third. It's 4-3. So the tying run is in scoring position, and the winning run is on first. And Jack Phillips is the pinch hitter. He can homer. He's hitting .440, a home run and 15 RBI. Brown's a tying run, and Mapes is the winning run. And can the Yankees pull this one out of the fire? It's the old Steve Crawford line. If there was a bathroom on the mound right now, I'd use it. Haldeman there. Todd B had a walk-off the other night. Let's see if we get one here. Haldeman delivers. Phillips, a line drive up the middle. Groth makes the catch. A fantastic diving catch, and the Tigers hold on. Four to 3, the final. Art Haldeman, 9 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs all earned. A home run to Henrik. He walked 2 and struck out 2. He goes to 4-9 on the year. Mr. Hood Evers is our digital advice player of the game. He drove in all 4 Tiger runs. Tommy Byrne threw 188 pitches. You're welcome, John. 7 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs all earned. He walked 10 and struck out 10. Maybe, just maybe, as the Tigers close their gap to 16.5. All right, full day of baseball. On this third day of August, the Red Sox beat the Browns 3-1. Ellis Kender 6-11. Ostrowski goes to 5-3. Teddy Williams 3 for 4, 2 doubles, and a stolen base. The Pirates beat the Dodgers 8-6. Murray Dixon goes to 6-8. Ralph Branca 3-9. McCullough 2 for 5, his fourth of the year, and 2 RBI. Since he beat the Phillies 5-2, Raffensperger goes to 11-12. Roberts 7-10. Andy Semenick, the catcher for Philadelphia, 25th of the year, 2 for 4 with 2 RBI. Cubs beat the Giants 7-5. Rush goes to 4-13. You can play Tom Sawyer now. Dave Kozlow 10-5. Hank Sauer 4 for 4. Cleveland shuts out Washington 6-0. Bob Feller goes to 10-4. White goes to 1-6. Bob Feller, the offensive star, 3 for 4, 2 RBI, and a triple. A's beat the White Sox 3-2. Coleman goes to 9-10. Kleeman 0-1. Baker 2 for 4 and a triple. And St. Louis expands their lead to a game and a half. They beat the Braves and Johnny Antonelli 6-2. Howie Pollitt goes to 10-5. Glaviano 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Yeah, your lawn needs to be mowed. Next game, Phillies and Pirates. That's Thursday at noon. And there's only 2 games this week because we're expecting to do football on tomorrow night. So until then, I'm Ron Zuckett. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody. We'll talk to you tomorrow to unveil some Action PC football. Have a good day.